Welcome! We are back at the Magic Kingdom. We are going to take a look at one of the most iconic parts of Magic Kingdom, and that is Fantasyland. So, the band's here. I got my iced coffee. Let's go to Fantasyland. When you are facing Cinderella's castle, there's going to be two ways. Well, actually, depending on if the walkways here at the castle are open or not. If you go straight through the castle, that's going to lead you right to the carousel, which is kind of the heart of Fantasyland. Otherwise, if you go this way, you're going to reach Liberty Square, which has a walkway that takes you right behind the castle. Otherwise, if you go this way, it's going to take you right directly to the teacups. So depending on which part of Fantasyland you want to get to, go right or left. So today, for our purposes, we're going to head to Fantasyland by going to the right of the castle. The walkway just right over there is what takes you to Tomorrowland. And this walkway is going to take you to the beginning of Fantasyland with the teacups. The restaurant we're coming to right here on the right is Cosmic Rays. It's a pretty large restaurant with a lot of indoor seating. Burgers, things like that. But don't miss the iconic singing alien, which is what everyone comes to Cosmic Rays to see. So as we get off the bridge here, this is the Encanto meet and greet. Let's see if we can sneak a peek of Mirabelle. Oh, there she is. So as you can see, the line gets pretty long. She's here until 4:45. So it's not an all-day thing. So if you're going to do it, make sure you go early. Cheshire Cat has the infamous cattails, which is like a donut with frosting. We'll take a look at that quick. They also have some pretty good slushies and pretzels, and also coffee. So we start our journey in Fantasyland at the Mad Tea Party. A fan of spinning? Let me know in the comments. I personally can't do it anymore. Don't forget, if you have a magic band, to interact with the statues. They do still play music and talk with your magic band. Fantasyland has a lot of attractions. Right here down this walkway, we're going to come to Winnie the Pooh, which is a dark ride going through the adventures of Winnie the Pooh. You can also meet Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. Until 5:15. So again, another one that ends early. This is Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which is a roller coaster. Very long lines for that one, so if you are planning to do Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, make sure you get that lightning lane for that. It's typically over an hour wait. One tip is to go on it during the fireworks. Right when the fireworks get over, make sure you're in line. The 100 Acre Wood is one place to get your Winnie the Pooh themed items. They've had several collections come out lately, and this has been the only place to get them. So let's see if they have any left. Yeah, I didn't figure they would. Storybook Treats is an ice cream stand, and the Friars Nook has like hot dogs, tater tots. Look at the menu here quick. They are closing up. This is another place that closes pretty early, so make sure you get there early if that's something that you're wanting to do. If you watched the last video, this is where we ended. It was right here at Belle's Enchanted Tales, which is the end of the Little Mermaid Enchanted Tales with Belle area. Gaston's Tavern is down there. Thus, the beginning of Fantasyland from that area. If you're walking through that section, we have the carousel and the back side of Cinderella's castle. It's kind of the center of Fantasyland. Here's Friars Nook that we were just at. So what else can you do in this area? We have Princess Fairytale Hall, which has meet and greets with several princesses. This is another one that gets a long line, so if you are doing Genie Plus and you have a little one that wants to meet princesses, make sure to get this. Directly behind the castle, you're going to find some little shops. It's mostly like children's merch. So we have Sir Mickey's, which is a lot of kids merch with Christmas, or princess, I mean. Okay, that's really cute. In the back of this store, they have the Royal Portrait Studio, which is a place where you can get photos taken with PhotoPass. So we are now directly behind Cinderella's castle and also the entrance to Cinderella's royal table. If you are lucky enough to have reservations for that, that's where you enter. I'm definitely going to try to do that someday. Here's the little girls going in. Oh, here we go. We have the evil stepsisters. you get a chance to meet them, definitely do it. They are hilarious. This walkway is going to take you to Liberty Square. So you're going to get to the little restaurant there at the corner, which has the waffle sandwiches, funnel cakes, all that goodness. And then the Christmas store is directly right there. And then you're going to also have Hall of Presidents, and then the entrance to Frontierland, and then also Haunted Mansion. So, all right, let's head back to Fantasyland. We have Bippity Boppity Boutique. Children only, unfortunately. So if you are wanting to get your child a makeover, make sure you make those reservations far in advance. Check the Disney website for all the information. Well, can you pull the sword from the stone? Read the comments. I'll give you some tips about the truth about the sword and the stone. So here we have the carousel. Mickey's Philharmagic is a 3D show. It's a short movie. It's really good. It's a great place for some air conditioning, take a little rest, and watch a really cute show. Usually does not have a wait, so that's a great one to stop in at. Here's a little gift shop. This is one of my favorite spots to look for ears. Fantasy Fair. I can't read. This shop usually has the most of the ears collection. So if you're in the market for ears, take a stop here and see what they have. This is a really cute store, themed after Mickey's Philharmagic. It's really easy when you're at Disney World to look straight ahead on to the next, but make sure you look up. There's a lot of decorations that you miss. All right, so we're back out to the castle. Pinocchio's Village House is a restaurant. Has a lot of seating. It's about pretty much flatbreads. I do not typically eat here. No, I just wanted to take a video of the inside. Thank you. Magic Kingdom is strangely very low crowd today, which I cannot tell you how happy I am. It's been insanely busy here. One of the neat things about this location is the overlooking of Small World, where you can hold up signs and See if people will do it. Yay! How fun is that? So decorated after Pinocchio. There's also upstairs seating, so a lot of seating available. Flatbread pizza, chicken strips, Caesar salad, cheese pizza, fries. All right, so here is the entrance to Small World and the entrance to Peter Pan. Peter Pan is another one that always has at least an hour, if not an hour and a half wait. So if you are doing Genie Plus, this is the first one that you should be trying to get. Otherwise, be prepared to wait. It's a Small World, typically has a short line. It's not one I would probably waste a lightning lane Genie Plus on. These are the iconic Rapunzel bathrooms, thus giving us the end of Fantasyland. At night they usually have a photo op with Rapunzel's lantern. So make sure to stop at night for that.
I'll come back to me.
And right here is typically where you're going to find Peter Pan. There he is. So that's a Peter Pan meet and greet. He typically is a very fun one to meet. All right, as we end our Fantasyland tour, there's one thing to remember about this area is there is a scavenger hunt, if you have not heard about the scavenger hunt, where you look for the lizard from Rapunzel. Here's one right there. So there's several hidden around and you look for them, and that's kind of fun. So thanks for following along with Fantasyland, and I'll add some more tips in there along with in the comments about having the best day ever at Fantasyland.